guys, welcome to the Gotta Have Miami show. This is episode
27.
And Ash, as always, is going to do the new intro. So Ash, shoot it. What is it?
Welcome to the Gotta Have Miami show, where we take politics, culture, and society and stick it in and see how it works with real estate.
Exactly, how it all affects real estate.
Right.
Yep.
So go ahead and subscribe to our page if you haven't already. And if you have subscribed, just share with a friend so they can subscribe too.
Yeah, that would be fabulous. And we're down here in Coconut Grove over at the Bayshore Club, which just opened.
And it's Grove Harbor.
And it's Grove Harbor.
Grove Harbor.
Regatta Harbor. Regatta Park.
Regatta Home. Grove's Regatta Harbor.
There you go. Grove, whatever park.
But this is the Bayshore Club.
Yeah, there it is, right behind us. So
yeah,
it just opened up, and just come on out and take a look at it. It's a little warm today to be out here, but the breeze is beautiful. The views are actually great, and we wish we could show you the old Scotty's
graveyard.
Actually, I think I'm standing in the old Scotty's bathroom where it used to be, because you used to walk all the way in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a big mound that is like the I guess the graveyard, the Scotty's graveyard.
They put some landscaping, you know.
It does. It looks very nice. It's got a couple of trees in there, but yeah. But we digress, as we always say. So again, I think you wanted to chat about a specific topic. First of all, I'm very proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, very proud of her.
So I was in school last week. After you get your real estate license, within the first 2 years, you need to do this post licensure course.
Licensing, yep.
So 45 hours of my time was spent learning about more real estate.
Never going to get back?
No, I feel like there was way less applicable information in the first initial course to get your real estate license. Like, you're learning things in there that I'm like, wow, I don't know if I'll ever think about that again.
Right.
But the second course had a lot of value to it.
Good. Good. And if you go to the broker's course, they're actually going to pick up even a lot more stuff.
When I go to the broker's course.
When you go to the broker's course, so that'll be very, very good. So, and then you had some comments from some of the folks that were there.
Yeah, some of my fellow realtors.
Realtors.
Well, they're in Hialeah.
So we're in Hialeah, realtors, and again, we just offended a whole group of individuals without.
We love you guys, though.
Yeah, we do.
We just don't go to Hialeah.
Yeah, we don't go to Hialeah.
We will.
I had my business in Hialeah for many years.
We will go to Hialeah.
That was enough.
But that's not, it's not somewhere where we're typically doing our business.
we don't roll in the Hialeah market.
So I hear from a fellow realtor that they're really cracking down on building codes and all of
illegal structures.
Hialeah stuff that goes on in Hialeah,
Yep.
Which is understandable. We want our buildings to be up to code and safe, but like she was telling me, some of the clients she's dealing with are really just old, desperate people who are just, they're in really bad situations.
Right. Yeah, and it affects, when we talk about affordable housing, it's taking you away, some of these efficiencies, and it's mostly efficiencies. It's super common in Little Havana. It's very common in the older neighborhoods in the city of Miami, and just Miami-Dade County in general. So any time that you're rolling into some of the original neighborhoods, you're going to find these, because they've just been progressing over the years and over the years.
Yeah.
And your point is that it does affect the affordability.
Yes, it does.
Because what you're doing is these are places, and they're not big. They're little efficiencies. They're just really one bedrooms.
Right.
Added onto places, and they're cheap housing. And one of the issues that we've been seeing, and the reason that Hialeah is actually, and not just Hialeah, but a couple of other places, it's actually because there are hazards involved. As you mentioned, some of these places are put together with chewing gum.
Super glue. I said super glue.
Super glue. So yeah, super glue. And what ends up happening is that they put stress on the local government's water, electrical, just actually from a traffic standpoint.
Yeah.
But I think their biggest concerns, and this is one of the things that government really, it's a double-edged sword. They're trying to solve an issue, which is safety issues, life safety issues.
Which I understand.
Which is understandable completely. But by doing that, they're taking away housing that we don't have and we won't have.
Right.
And that's really the catch-22 that we're in. We brought up the point, you turn all of these places into zone duplex, so that these places become legal, but then you're still adding pressure to the infrastructure.
The owners,
and the infrastructure also. So that's one of the frustrating parts about our dilemma in Miami.
Yeah, the dilemma is we don't have enough space, so we do have to address zoning. Zoning is definitely an issue, but just for this example of Hialeah, even if they went ahead and just rezoned all Hialeah, everybody's multifamily, go ahead.
Have at it.
You still nothing's still in code.
Right, exactly. So you're still gonna have to fix everything and get it straightened up. We saw this issue also in Coconut Grove over off of Grand, where you see a lot of those vacant lots.
Yeah.
A lot of those things just got code enforced to death. In this case, it was to benefit a developer, but we won't digress into that conversation. But again, that also happens a lot, that when these municipalities really pound on these homeowners, these folks are in the know. They're actually, people that are within the cities that know where the code enforcement issues are going to be, and how they can, take advantage of those individuals.
So you're saying that city officials might. There's a possibility that they could be able to identify.
They could take advantage
of
these situations.
Yeah. But this isn't a conspiracy podcast.
Right, no, this is not a conspiracity podcast, but this
idea.
is just a Miami podcast, and this is the way that things happen in Miami. So yeah, just be aware of that. And I think we touched on something that there's a lot of articles that have been going out there, and that one that came up that somebody predicted what kind of decrease?
A 30% decrease.
30%.
Yeah.
Right, somewhere around 30% in the beginning of 2024. 23. So 2023 and
6 months from now.
And then at the end, it will be 30%.
Yeah.
This is a scenario I want you guys to take in the city of Miami, especially people that are out buying. You have a property right now that's worth $400,000. Do you really truly feel that in a year and a half, that property is going to go down $120,000 and be on the market for $280,000?
No.
Is that the math right?
Yeah.
Did I do the math right?
You did math right.
I'm a public school kid, so we check this out. But do you truly feel that a single family home in the city of Miami is going to be $280,000 at the end of 2024?
No.
There is no way. Today is what, July 25th?
July 25th.
July 25th, 2022. Check us back in a couple years.
Yeah.
And let's see if this is true. The median price point is right now, I think, like 580 in
580 is what the numbers that just came
That's
out.
what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That's 30% again. That's 180,000 bucks.
So you're saying a house that's 580 today is gonna be 400 next year?
Yeah. No.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
But
so
I will
now
say,
high-end stuff, we will say it'll drop, and we actually have been saying that for a couple of months as we start to have people go back into high worth markets.
Yeah.
I do see that, and that could skew the number to get to 30%.
Right. On the top
But
end,
on the lower end, guys, there is no way. There is no supply. There is tremendous demand from internal demands. We're not even talking about external, like people coming in.
Right.
So.
Yeah, just internal people that are moving out of mom and dad's house, or there's just the
or the rent numbers are being pushed up. I just met with some kids that are going to pay $3,100 for a 1-bedroom in downtown Kendall.
Oof.
Yeah, and downtown Dadeland, and now you're looking to say, okay, maybe we can get to that purchase price as long as all these insurance crazies listen to us.
I know the insurance is definitely going to be an issue for homeowners coming up, but it's going to trickle down to the renters because if it's more for the owner, it's going to be more for the renter.
And as we continue to take these units away, and again, it is a safety issue. We understand that that's one of the critical points of government. Government is always going to be looking at life safety as their number one.
Yeah.
That's where they spend 50% of their budget. So we get that, but at the same time, you're affecting the affordability, and you're affecting a
like
group
poor
of individuals.
timing, guys.
Yeah, it's really rough. Maybe we want to wait a year or two, get in there, help these folks out. That's another thing too that they don't do enough of. They usually do not assist these homeowners in ways of getting it. Maybe your program's Miami-Dade County, and we're talking about $40 million in renters assistance. Maybe you want to give it to them to be able to fix up places and make it a loan. Yeah. When they sell it, you know what? You put a lien on the property, a mechanic's lien. When they sell the property, that money comes back. Very simple solution, and it actually helps the owner, and it actually helps the.
It helps everybody. It helps everybody because then everything's up to code, and then you can start improving neighborhoods, and then you're gonna have more value in your house as a homeowner. Right. It helps everybody.
I'm sweating to death. You know that, don't you? It's hot out here. It's just a bit warm, and we have to balance between breeze and no breeze. So right now we're in the no breeze section. Yeah. So I'm dying here.
You look a little sweaty.
Yeah, we do. So can we call this a show? Just to get over. All right. So we're calling it a show. Very important. Reach out to us with any questions.
Yeah. Let us know
because we're more than open to go anywhere in Miami-Dade County and talk about any of the areas and hopefully in air conditioning.
Yeah, we could look for air-conditioned spots and
Yep.
let us know about the topics you want to hear more about.
Yep, absolutely.
Specific to Miami or not, you know, Miami's our specialty.
Am I
but
glistening?
You're glistening.
Am I
I gotta get him out of here. He's gonna just
I'm gonna
melt.
melt out here. So my hands are up here because if you saw my shirt, it's all like sweat stained. So, all right.
Thanks for checking
All right,
in.
guys, be well.
Bye.